Alright. Good morning.
I'm still hungry.
Okay, well, you can wait until I'm done reading this because it won't take me very long. The Adventures of Chatterer the Red Squirrel. We're continuing to read. We're at chapter 11. What happened next to Chatterer?
I know, because he tried to taste the food, nothing would happen. And then after that, he put his head in, and then he took it out, and nothing happened.
But then he ended up putting it back in, right? And he got caught in the trap.
How did that happen?
It was the very last part. With that, he jumped down. Snap! Chatterer looked up. The little wire door had closed.
Oh.
Alright, you did a very good job, though, with what you've recalled. Well done. Were you ever terribly, terribly frightened? That was the way Chatterer felt. He was caught. There was no doubt about it. His sharp teeth were of no use here at all on those hard wires. He could look out between them, but he couldn't get out. He was too frightened to think. His heart pounded against his sides until it hurt. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. He forgot all about that queer food he had so wanted to taste and which was right before him now. Indeed, he felt as if he never would want to eat again. What would Farmer Brown's boy do to him when he found him there? Hark! What was that? It was a step from outside the door in the corn crib. Farmer Brown's boy was coming. Chatterer raced around his little wire prison and bit savagely at the hard wires, but it was of no use. No use at all. It only hurt his mouth cruelly. Then the door of the corn crib swung open, a flood of light poured in, and with it came Farmer Brown's boy. "Hello!" exclaimed Farmer Brown's boy as he caught sight of Chatterer. "So you are the thief that has been stealing our corn, and I thought it was a rat or a mouse. Well, well, you little red rascal. Didn't you know that thieves come to no good end? You're pretty smart, for I never once thought of you, but you were not too smart as you thought. Now I wonder what we had better do with you." He picked up the trap with Chatterer in it and stepped out into the beautiful great outdoors. Chatterer could see across the dooryard to the old orchard and the familiar...
Mommy, why could not Chatterer the squirrel could not get out?
Because he's in a wire trap.
Forever?
We'll find out. That's why we're reading the story. Chatterer could see across the dooryard to the old orchard and the familiar old stone walls along which he had scampered so often. They looked just the same as ever, and yet, they didn't look just the same, for you couldn't look at them without seeing those cruel wires which were keeping him from them. Farmer Brown's boy put the trap down on the ground and then began to call. What?
Why does when we pound?
Okay, we'll talk about that after I'm done reading, okay? Puss, 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 called Farmer Brown's boy. Chatterer's heart, which had been thumping so, almost stopped beating with fright. There was Black Pussy, whom he had so often teased and made fun of. Her yellow eyes had a hungry gleam as she walked around the trap and sniffed and sniffed. Never had Chatterer heard such a terrible sound as those hungry sniffles so close to him. Black Pussy...
Was he sad?
He's scared. Black Pussy, she's a cat, and he's a squirrel. Cats will eat squirrels if they can catch them. Black Pussy tried to put her paw between the wires, and Chatterer saw the great, cruel claws.
He's sad about getting trapped.
Yes. But Black Pussy couldn't get her paws between the wires. "How would you like him for breakfast?" asked Farmer Brown's boy. Said Black Pussy, arching her back and rubbing against his leg. "Winry, I suppose that means that you would like him very much," laughed Farmer Brown's voice. "Shh! Do you think that you can catch him if I let him out?" "Meow," replied Black Pussy again, and to poor Chatterer it seemed like the awfulest sound he had ever heard. "You can be patient." Well, we'll see about that, and by and by, said Farmer Brown's boy. "There's the breakfast bell, and I have to feed the birdies yet."
Let's see. Now can I see the picture?
There's no... Oh, on the front. Okay, so that is Chatterer the Red Squirrel, and as you can see, I need to go attend to Winry. So can you say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Can you say goodbye?